Discrimination or misunderstanding? That's our focus on Verdict tonight. A 26-year-old photographer from Nagaland has taken a Delhi lounge bar to court. What she wants, she says, is a formal apology for being refused entry, even as others around her poured into this bar on a weeknight. After 10 years spent in Delhi, this young woman says she still feels more like an outsider than ever before. The case highlights one of Delhi's darkest sides, allegations of blatant discriminations against Indians from the northeast. Metro Nation's Sakshi Talwar reports.
If the management had told me your dress code is not correct, I would have no problem. If they said you girls, like you're 3 girls too many, I would have had no problem. But nothing of that sort. It was only I didn't have a good profile.
This photographer claims that she was kept out of a South Delhi bar because she is from Nagaland. And now she sued the bar, demanding a formal apology. The bar in question says it regrets what happened, but says there is no question of any apology.
I think the girl is taking it too personally. When I asked my gate manager, why did you kind of refuse her, she wasn't on the list. A. B. She looked underage to me. Okay. And the dress, the profile, it didn't fit. They are just trying to do job, yeah, and mistakes happen.
The incident has highlighted one of Delhi's darkest sides, the blatant discrimination against anyone from the northeast.
Chinkies, are you from China? When are you going back to your own country? These are the remarks that those from northeast India tell us they have to face every day. And they have become more sensitive because of this.
Young northeasterners say that this is not an isolated case of a nightclub or bar being off limits to them. In the last few months, 6 different cases were brought to the notice of lawyers like Anatoly Sema. But this is the first time that the issue has actually turned into a legal battle.
Very frankly, I didn't know that these were my fundamental rights to fight for. I didn't know that, you could talk about it and start talking about more things like discrimination.
Sinthi says she was kept out of a nightclub at a 5-star.
It was taking us a long time to enter the place. A friend of mine who was from Delhi was pulled across the room and told him that the reason why we can't get into the place was because he had people from the northeast with him.
The shattered economy of states like Manipur and Assam has led to more college students and young workers moving to Delhi than ever before. It's not a comfortable move even at the best of times.
It's about like the small things in life, like for instance, it took me a really long time to find a house in South Delhi, and it was funny because I don't look like I'm from the northeast, which is kind of funny because I'd have these conversations with the landlord and they would not ask me, and then when they'd find out, I'd end up not getting the house,
That's exactly why 1 year ago a new helpline was set up by a group that calls itself the Northeast Support Center and Helpline. Members say that they've had their hands full ever since, a telling sign of how desperately Delhi needs to change its attitude. Sakshi Talwar, NDTV.